Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, whether you're tuning in on the radio dial here in Mississippi or through one of our online affiliates around the world, including our iHeartRadio family. We're glad to have all of you with us as well. You know, we always love sharing great messages with you all, as well as great music, and our next guest has been able to give us both. We're really excited to welcome Tinkr Barfield to our program today to talk to us not only about his own love of music, but what it's been like for him to share that with the world and to be able to see the response. You guys will be able to hear his single City Blues a little bit later in our program, and we'll let you all know how you can stay connected with him. But Tinkr, hello to you, and welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you so much, Cyrus. Thank you very much for having me. I'm excited, and I'm excited again.
Well, look, I appreciate that. I'm excited to speak with you, and I definitely love this single. As I said, City Blues, we're going to be hearing that a little bit later. But you have been able to, as I said, Tinkr, to be able to do what you love when it comes to music and to be able to share that literally now with the world. What has that experience been like for you?
It's kind of overwhelming. It's surreal. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's fulfilling. You know, to be able to share what you love and share it with someone else, I mean, that's sharing love. So it's just an amazing feeling. You know, music is such a high level of communication. It's something that transcends gender, race, ethnicity, the gamut. And it's just so wonderful when you can connect to people in a way that all barriers are removed. So it's just the most amazing and wonderful and beautiful thing there is.
For sure. And I love the fact that you're able to be a part of it really on all levels, not only as a performer yourself, Tinkr, but also, of course, you know, in producing music as well. Have you always known that music was that gift that you had?
As far back as I can remember, yes, actually, there's something that I just loved about music. My father sang, as many people, my father sang gospel when I was growing up. And I used to listen to he recorded a record, and he used to play it for us, you know, my brother and sisters, and just enjoyed, you know, and I was just stricken by music, by the bass in particular, because he wanted me to play guitar, which, sorry to say, I was absolutely no good with. but I took a liking to the bass. It just spoke to me in particular. So.
Yeah. And I tell you, it's funny you talk about something speaking to you. I mean, the single we're going to be hearing later is called City Blues. It's from your project, appropriately called Blended. And it kind of really ties into what you said, Tinkr, about the power of music. I really believe this, that music has a power unlike anything else in the world to be able to bring people together and to be able to help them with one language through song. Has that been one of the gratifying things for you to hear from people as to how something that may be so personal for you does resonate so deeply with other people?
Yeah. On like I said, so many levels, a spiritual level, a natural level. When someone is feeling a certain way, because music evokes emotions to the deepest level, you can feel sad and you can hear a song and it just brightens up your day. The message, the lyrical content in music, the chords, the structure, the progressions, it just evokes certain emotions. It's so deep. You know, like when John Coltrane went over to Nagasaki, you know, and played his horn, what it did for the people with just his ability and his heart through his instrument, you know. So it's so, you know, you can't even put into words as many adjectives and that, you know, superlatives. You just are at a loss for words because it's beyond verbal communication.
Right. For sure. And I think that, again, is the power of music, and it's the power that you have been able to definitely harness. I want to say, for those who are just tuning in, either on the radio side or online, you're listening to Conversations Live. We're honored today to welcome Mr. Tinkr Barfield to our program today. We're talking to him not only about his musical journey, but also what it's been like for him to share that with all of you. As I mentioned, his newest project, Blended, is available through our friends at Amazon.com. You guys are going to be hearing the single City Blues a little bit later. I want to talk about the wow moments of this experience, because not only are you sharing music, you are sharing memories. You are sharing a legacy, and that is something that you've been able to share with other people that you've been able to be on stage with. Do you still have those wow moments where you kind of look at what you've done, look at the people you've been able to encounter, and just say, wow?
Yes. First of all, to even be on this side amongst the living, and have done the things that I've done, and a lot of my contemporaries are still here. So yes, I do all the time. I can be playing and look across the stage, making contact and making a connection musically and spiritually with each person, that's there, and you just go off someplace else because it's so surreal, and you make that connection, and the people feel it. It's vibes. So yes, I have many, many, many wow moments.
Yeah, for sure. And then, as I said, you've been able to help people now to make other memories. So take us into Blended. I mean, I think the other thing that's been great about you, and I think this actually comes with courage in your profession, and that is the fact that you have been able to, just as the title alludes to, bring together different types of musical genres to be able to produce a cohesive project. I mean, has it always been important for you not to allow a genre to confine you?
Yes, absolutely, because music is music. I think it was both Duke Ellington and Miles Davis that says only two kinds of music, good music and bad music. And, I would just go a little bit further and say, what speaks to you? What communicates to you? So music, it doesn't matter. I can listen to music in a language that I don't even speak, and that music can speak to me. So that's how powerful it is with music. So genres are the same way. It doesn't matter whether it's jazz or rhythm and blues or hip hop or country or gospel. Music has a way of tearing down barriers, and that is so wonderful. I wish the world would emulate music.
Yeah. Right. What a great thing. And again, you're able to now bring that in Blended. So talk to us about the single we're about to hear, and that being a City Blues Holler. I mean, how did this particular song come about? What's real interesting about this project in particular is that it's a very organic project. I wasn't even sure that I was going to do anything else. And I just started to rehearse, to practice. And as I went on practicing, organically, these things sort of, came through. So I didn't choose the songs chose me. As I sort of practiced and things developed, one thing led to another one. And how dare I try to replicate or do anything that Marvin has done? We're talking about Marvin Gaye. So I know this came from another place. I mean, it was just so amazing how it just sort of organically developed, and even the individuals that worked with me on the song, these were my Luther Vandross bandmates. And, I called them up, and they all came on board, and we went into the studio. We had a ball. We had a great time, and things just were, like I said, very free, organic, and they gave of their hearts. And I feel that you can feel it in the music. And a friend of mine played it for Jan Gay, as a matter of fact, and we got her blessing from it, Marvin's widow. So that just added icing on the cake. So it was just really an organic situation, the whole project. And I'm very, very pleased and very happy with it, and very thankful to all of the participants
on the project, from the musicians to the graphic artists to the engineers, everyone that worked on this project gave of their hearts, and I'm very, very grateful and grateful for the opportunity.
Right. Well, I know that people are enjoying it as well. As I mentioned, it's available through our friends at Amazon.com or through your favorite online retailer. For those that have not had a chance to hear it, here's your opportunity. Here is City Blues Holler by Tinkr Barfield. We'll be back with our final moments with Tinkr right after this.
Hey, hey, hey. Come on.
That again was City Blues Holler from the project Blended. As I said, it's available now for you all to be able to get to add to your own playlist. We've been talking to Tinkr Barfield today, not only about the journey of releasing this project Blended, but also what it's been like for him to do what he loves when it comes to music and share that with all of you. If you are not doing it already, we definitely invite you to go to Tinkr's website. It's www.officialtinkr.com, and Tinkr is Tinkr. So it's officialtinkr.com is where you all can go to stay connected with all the great things going on with him, also to be able to get the music and to find out more information about what he has coming up your way as well. You know, I do believe that not only have you been able to continue to give people great music, Tinkr, but also I think you are an example for others as to why it's so important for you to stay true to yourself and to your passion. Would you say that's true as well? That, I mean, your longevity is really proof that you can be the person you were meant to be and be able to win.
I agree wholeheartedly. It's a different journey. It's a climb. However, what's at the top is well worth it. So yes, Cyrus, yeah. I concur 100%.
Well, look, thank you so much for the time today. I really appreciate you stopping by, and I hope you all would do us a favor and come back again. We'd really love to have you back, Tinkr.
Thank you so much. We'd love to be back anytime.
All right, I appreciate that. Looking forward to that. I definitely want to thank our good friend, Tanya Hawley, for setting up this conversation with us for today, and thank all of you for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Make sure you take out time to enjoy some good music as well as a great book. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live today. You all make it a great one.